So this is for the people that actually think Tesla is one of the first major people to make the car, the Tesla car, electric car. Going back to the 1910, around that time, when you had all the other car companies competing, there were electric cars. Right here, you have it right here. The Anderson Company. They made electric cars, 13,000 electric cars from 1907 to 1939. And when you do your research, there's always been electric cars in rotation. But the thing was the push with Rockefeller to push the gas cars. Because why? Rockefeller made all his money off of gas. So when it comes down to it, we had situations to where which one would you rather get? You rather get the gas car or the electric car? And if you get the electric car, you're not going to have the push for electricity because gas was the wave of the future. And, to the being said, down here talking about it as well because, when it comes down to it, this is a nice electric car battery, but at the same time, they were trying to push that gas was more efficient because you can get gas at a cheaper rate compared to electricity. And ultimately, the push for gas was being pushed through Congress and everything because who ran the country back in the day? The Rockefellers. And that's why they created monopolies to kind of prevent that because one company shouldn't be able to have that much power to run the state. So that's why you have multiple companies now, the major companies like BlackRock, Carnegie, all the major players, far as the finance district, Goldman Sachs, all these companies, the major players, they're running industries versus you got people like Bill Gates who ran Microsoft that had the Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, all being split up into different companies. So as you look up here at the top, Nikolai Tesla, he actually was the first who created the Model D electric car. And then, Elon picked up the mantle and created his Model S Tesla. And then you had people for the likes of Cross of China to create their electric cars. And also, while we're talking about it, there's cars in Africa that have electric cars as well. And here's a few of the electric cars in Africa that are being produced. As you can see, the BYD1 is a Chinese base. The Volkswagen we all know is German based. But then you come back the Volvo, but then you come back to the Iwaka. And this is a African, the EV Africa. And these from the scooters to the small little cars. I mean, just in general. And also, like I said, in Africa as well. And these are the Chinese-based electric car companies over in China. And let's see if we can get some of the pictures so we can get an identification of them. And these are the cars here. Some of them are more concept cars, and the other ones are more sleek design and far more on the technology, in my opinion, than the American predecessors. So going back to 2017 all the way to 24, the designs are coming better. I mean, it's a push for a better EV.